Well, ladies and gentlemen, with nothing but my shattered nerves and the warming sight of debauchery before me, and to you, I bring you the first introductory video to my channel. My name is Lordo H. Creiftenheim, and while I'm not going to expect anybody to ever be able to pronounce that, Lordo is a good shorthand. Now, the purpose of this video, while I try and talk to you with my nerves in tatters, my brain a mess, and nothing but the hopes that nothing but success will come of this, I am bringing you, once again, an introductory video. I already said that, but anyway, trying to keep this as short as possible so I can jump straight into what I'm trying to do. I am going to give to you what this channel is about, what I'm trying to do, and what I hope to accomplish. And that's just how this video is going to be. And hopefully I could get to that without talking your ear off, blowing your brain up, or simply just making this a living wreck. So, what I'm trying to do with this channel is simple. It's not fame, it's not fortune, it's simply just a hobby I've wanted to do. I have many friends that do videos, and it's always been something that I've wanted to do myself. I thought it would be interesting, I thought it would be fun, and I thought it would give me something to do when I have nothing else to do but watch other people's videos and just groan on about how bored I am. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try and make it quality, because quality is what I'm actually trying to go for. My intent is to go over old and new games, and while give every single bit of lore and detail that I can possibly spew out, and possibly give to my audience, I'm also going to be doing something between a Let's Play, a game review, and then just a bunch of lore and how you can do things, how this works, how that works. Basically, I'm trying to do everything at once, and maybe I shouldn't be doing that, but that's something I want to do first. There's other ideas that I want to do for videos on this channel, but that's one of the core aspects I wanted to do. I'm not saying that I can do a Let's Play better than anybody else, but I am saying that I feel I can bring at least something slightly different to the table. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad, maybe nobody cares, but you know what? It's something that I want to do, and whether it does get me anybody that cares about it, or it's just me talking into the ether, it's something that I've always kind of thought I might be good at. And I've been told that that a lot of my friends think I might actually be good at talking into a microphone for hours on end, and amusing people with my apparently good personality, for lack of a better word. But anyway, now that my nerves are starting to calm down, maybe I don't have to talk at a million miles an hour like I'm Porky Pig on some kind of crack addiction. But, into the basics. Why you're staring at this game in particular, which is Star Wars Empire at War, which came out 2006, I believe. I don't have a month or year for you, but I'm pinpoint right on the year, and that I know for a fact. It's not because I'm just going to review Star Wars Empire War. What I actually wanted to do is I wanted to make a series out of its almost better, somewhat predecessor, but not so much because it really was only an expansion, Forces of Corruption, Star Wars. Reverse those, because that's how the English language works. Oh god. But anyway, you're gonna hear me make a lot of mistakes like that, because again, this is the first time I'm doing this, so I am a little nervous, and 2 years from now, I'm probably going to look back on this, hang my head in shame, and cry my loving eyes out, because this is probably going to be so bad in comparison if I'm even doing this 2 years from now. Anyway, that was probably really loud. For a few things I want to get to know, first off. One, on the main road that connects to the street of my house, there's a carnival, or a fair, or something going on. So there's a lot of people outside. People of all ages. And as the sun sets on this wonderful day, they're gonna get louder. And there's nothing I can do about that, even if I was to close my window and trap myself in this god-awfully hot room, because the central AC in my bedroom does not work, and my room gets really hot because it was made by really subpar contractors. So, my personal life story aside, with my rinky-dinky fan trying to keep me as cool by pumping the outside air really fast to cool me down in some way, shape, or form that doesn't actually really work, you're gonna probably hear some noise. Also, I do have a dog in my house and she's really loud, so if there's ever a point ever in a video where she starts barking constantly, if it goes on too long, I may just have to cut a portion of a video out and redo it, and I'll probably wind up saying something at that point in time. But if it's short, quick, and it's a couple of yaps, I don't want to have to splice my sentences to fix that, so please just excuse that if you hear that, please, until I find a better option. But that's what I'm working with. Anyway, to explain to you why, once again, you've been staring at this game screen for I don't know how long, because I'm not actually timing this. I'm just going with it. Going with the flow and breaking the ice. It's because I want to do this game first, but I can't do the expansion of a game. As I've just said, I wanted to do quality. I can't do the expansion of a game and give you that without reviewing the base game material first. So, I'm not going to go through a Galactic Conquest of this, because it does have, and you'll see that right here, multiplayer for this game has been shut down for a long time. We're not going to see any of that. So it's going to be single player. The Galactic Conquest, I could show you a smaller thing, but that has additional missions and side quests. And for those of you who like Star Wars and have not gotten this game, it is on Steam. I got it when I was on sale, so that was only a couple dollars. I think it usually peters around 10 to 15 bucks, but it is on Steam, and you do get the DLC with it. It comes in a gold pack. Or you can buy Steam's bigger thing that gives you all the Star Wars games and some of the more famous ones, whatever. But I'm not actually going to show this game in this video. This was just a channel intro. So I am going to jump into the next video. I can't think of anything else I need to go over when it comes to in terms of this channel. But I guarantee you, if something does pop into my head, or I believe I missed something, and I feel I just have to say it in order for it to be understood, I will mention it in the videos to come. Because again, I'm trying to pad everything out. I'm new to this. I haven't done this before. I'm trying my best not to collapse into a wreck here, because all the little gremlins are telling me how bad this is going to be, and the internet's going to hate me, and yada yada yada, and you probably don't want to sympathize with me, but whatever. I'm doing this for my own enjoyment, and it's going to make me happy, or at least I hope it will make me happy, and if it makes me happy, then I'm smiling, and I'm all cheery. But don't be mistaken, my nervousness is not making me this peppy and hyper. This is usually me. So if you like somebody who can babble on and get you through an hour without you knowing where you've come or where you've gone, except for hopefully understanding something about what he's talking about, I don't know where I'm going with this. But I'm still smiling, so that's something. Anyway, I do sincerely hope that I have covered enough in order for you to understand what this channel is about, and with that, I'm going to jump straight into trying to get some videos up for you. There will be a series that I'm going to do with the expansion pack for this game, so that's going to probably be the big bulk content of what I have. I am somewhat limited of what I can record because I do live with other people in my house, so for risk of them coming in, barging in, yelling at each other downstairs, something that bleeds into the microphone, I have to try and time it for when I'm alone in the house. Not somewhat fairly often, but I'm not going to really at this time be able to put up a decent upload schedule. When I do put this video up, I will link an email to the videos in which I can get comments, questions, and concerns. So that will be an account I directly look at and will be only used to deal with the channel. So that is something that you do need to know about the channel, is I do want to read people's stuff and I want to get input if people want to give input. Of course, barring, seriously negative things. Criticism's one thing. A nasty hate mail thing just to get me down, I'm probably not going to read. I'm just going to delete. Same thing goes for comments. I'm not going to want to read things that are, just to tear me down. But, if you have criticisms, good criticism, not just trying to tear me down, I'll gladly accept it and I'll gladly read it. But besides that, I think I've droned your ears off long enough with the intro. I'm going to end this, roll up into the new one, probably first going to check to make sure this actually worked. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do this all over again. But make sure that worked. Then I'm going to roll into episode 1 of Star Wars Empire or Review, or whatever title I decide to name it, that will make it better. So, with that, I thank you to anybody who actually listens to this whole thing through to the end. I thank you for watching, and ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you're having a wonderful time, and I hope that you will enjoy what I bring to the table. And with that, I once again thank you, and